Thank you, Dr. Harrison. I need a preface, and if that means that I won't get finished with my prepared remarks, which were prepared in advance, you will have those written remarks. The preface is that this is difficult for me today. It's difficult because of the general tone, not to mention the length of this meeting. It's difficult because of what you've already heard in this meeting. It's difficult because I have to contradict Jim Kelly, who is a person that I respect, a good man in a very difficult job. But even though it's difficult for me, I owe it to the people that I work with. And I owe it to you to give you our reading of the written word. So I'm going to do that. You need to hear it as much as I need to say it. You need to hear it because in the root cause discussion about asthma, I heard more about dogs and cats than I heard about Clairton. So I say what I say more in sadness than in anger, but it needs to be said. I won't waste time on what you already know. Industrial pollution is a major cause of ill health, and the Clairton plant is the source of much of that suffering. It's a given. But now with the latest settlement agreement with U.S. Steel, we the people are being asked to accept failure on air quality. Not just one setback, but utter failure. Dr. Hacker has said we didn't get what we wanted in this agreement, everything we wanted, but that's not quite the truth. The truth is that this agreement is not a basis for future progress. It's an instrument of surrender by the health department. It spells out and it gives into the dismantling of your entire strategy for dealing with Clairton's toxic emissions. That's a sweeping statement. We will have details in our written comments later. But just to add some lists of major points, the agreement accepts that your inspections and fines are unenforceable. It gives away your authority to shut down operations that are out of control. And it replaces your Clean Air Fund with a company-controlled but health department-financed slush fund, which will force municipalities to play ball with U.S. Steel. The truth is that this agreement runs up a white flag. It declares open season on the county's air, and not just at Clairton. Every other industrial polluter will get the message. You have smart, dedicated people here, but it's not working. You need to get involved, and you need to get serious about enforcement. That won't be easy for you because your staff reports seem very boring. But we need a Board of Health that not only pays attention to communicable diseases, to healthy living and access to medical care. Every other region has those same challenges, and you already do about as well on these as anyone can. With respect, sir, my point is you need more than 3 minutes on enforcement.